It's a traditional performing art with a rich history. It draws 1 million theater-goers per year. It's kabuki. Kabuki actor Nakamura Kazutaro explores it with us on Kabuki Cool. Until the mid-18th century, kabuki dance was only performed by Onnagata actors. So there are many great dances featuring female characters. Today, we will look at dancing for female roles with rising Onnagata star Kazutaro. Let's open the curtain.
Hi, welcome to Kabuki Cool. And once again, here is our guide, Kabuki actor Nakamura Kazutaro. Hello.
Hello. Today, we're going to focus on dance in kabuki, and especially the part played by Onnagata actors. I'm looking forward to exploring this with all of you. Later on, I'll get Haruka-san to try dancing as well, which is why she's in a kimono today.
It's beautiful, and I'm nervous. As an Onnagata actor, you specialize in female roles. But you're also head of the Azuma School of Japanese dance.
Yes, all kabuki movement is based on Japanese dance. The way you pick something up or walk comes from the way these movements are done in dance. So dance is fundamental. Today, we'll look at 3 plays in which I dance, and finally a work where my grandfather, Sakata Tojiro, dances.
Sounds fun.
The first play is Shiokumi. It's set in Suma, which is famous for its beautiful beach. A young woman goes to the sands and longs for the lover that has left her. It's a quiet, emotional dance.
Why on the beach?
She is a fisher girl whose job is to scoop up seawater. In the old days, salt was made from seawater, so the water needed to be collected, and that was her job. This is from an NHK studio recording. The full moon shines on the beach at Suma. A fisher girl comes carrying a pair of buckets.
It's beautiful. Is that a hat on her head?
That's a kind of hat called eboshi. Male court aristocrats wore them in the Heian period. The girl's lover was a court aristocrat that left behind his eboshi and that green court robe. She's wearing the hat and robe to remember her lover. The high point is when she scoops up seawater as she longs for her lover.
You can really imagine the moonlight and the waves rolling in. Oh, her costume has changed.
An instant costume change.
What is she carrying?
That's called a sangai gasa. It's a parasol in 3 layers. This is a classical dance prop. It makes an Onnagata dance more colorful. In dance, she expresses the lyrics that say she counts the days, wondering how long she must wait for her lover.
That was so beautiful. Your movements were graceful, but you could also feel her suffering.
Thank you. Shiokumi uses lots of props. We saw just a few of them. Also, the costumes are very elaborate, so the key is to see how beautifully you can dance under those conditions. Okay, Haruka-san, are you ready to try a little dancing yourself?
Let's do it!
You'll be trying the end section with the Sangai Gasa prop. Onnagata always turn their feet in. Your legs have to stay this way through all the movements. Take this. It's heavy.
Oh! This will be tough to balance.
Yes. Let's start the music. Now bend your knees a little. That's it. Turn your head. Right. Tilt to the left. Tilt to the right. Left foot first. Left. Right. Left. Turn. Now get ready for the big moment. And 1, 2, 3. Change hands and stand it up. Look up at it. Lift and switch hands and twirl. That's it. And stop. Very good. You did it.
You're a very kind coach. I forgot to look up at it. Trying to dance while staying beautiful, elegant, and feminine is so hard.
The basics of keeping your knees bent and turning in your feet are tough.
I barely moved, and yet I feel really heated up after that.
The dancing isn't showy nor acrobatic, but you move from the core of your body. The next dance is a ghost story.
Oh, a horror story?
Yes, I play Kasane, a woman who is the lead character in the play. The first half follows her love affair with a man. It's a charming, romantic scene. Then, one event turns it into a cruel killing scene.
It's a summer night by a river, just after a rain. Kasane has followed her lover Yoemon here. Through this dance, we can see the whole story of their relationship. But Yoemon was once the secret lover of Kasane's mother and even killed her husband, Kasane's father. Kasane and Yoemon fell in love, knowing nothing of this past connection. But Yoemon's crimes were discovered and he is running away. Thinking that he intends to commit suicide, Kasane has come and begs to die together. Kasane expresses her love for Yoemon in a section called a kudoki. She says that she is even pregnant with Yoemon's child. A skull comes floating down the river. There is a sickle stuck in the eye hole. It is floating on a Buddhist grave marker with the name of the deceased written on it. Suke was Kasane's father. He breaks the grave marker and her leg hurts. When he takes the sickle from the skull, her face burns. The moon comes out, lighting everything. Yoemon sees Kasane's face.
そなたの顔が何？私の顔が手の恐ろしい。
Kasane has no idea how her looks have changed. But Yoemon realizes that Suke's ghost is taking out its anger by cursing his own daughter Kasane. Now, for Yoemon, Kasane is nothing but a burden. He cuts her down with a sickle. With Kasane's mirror, he forces her to look at what has happened to her face. Yoemon explains everything. Kasane realizes her fate. In kabuki, even a gruesome killing scene is shown with beautiful stylization. Now that Kasane knows that Yoemon is her father's murderer, even on the verge of death, she fights back fiercely. But finally, she can fight no more and dies. Yoemon tries to dash away, but Kasane's angry spirit pulls him back.
That was a very powerful scene.
We could only show part of it today, but it's a very long dance. Nearly an hour.
No wonder you were sweating at the end.
I don't want it to show, but I sweat anyway.
But it makes the moment even stronger.
Yoemon is a very striking figure. His black costume makes him look very handsome. These sexy villains are called Iro-aku. When she's betrayed by him, Kasane is shocked. Then she's deeply hurt, and finally she's angry. She's crazed with fury at the end.
And you portray all those emotions in the dance. I'm surprised to see such a complex villain in such an old play.
Well, it's supposed to be based on a true story that happened near Edo.
So a local legend became the source of this terrifying and beautiful dance.
Now, let's change the mood with a cheerful dance. It has a loving husband and wife who sell dango rice dumplings. In Edo, there were many street peddlers. Pieces that transform scenes from daily life into dance are called fuzoku buyo, and this is one of them.
And here we have some dango. Rice dumplings are still a popular sweet today. May I? Here goes.
Hey, you ate our prop!
So sticky and good.
The couple make dango in perfect rhythm with each other. That's the key to this dance. A husband and wife that peddle dumplings appear. They are carrying the mortar and pestle to pound the hot, sweet rice into dumplings. This is the Tenjin Bridge in the middle of Osaka. Imagine a huge crowd stopping to watch them. They've started pounding the rice. But there is actually another meaning to the dumplings they make. Haruka-san, listen carefully to the lyrics.
Oh, do the dumplings represent children?
Exactly. It's about love between a husband and wife and being blessed with lots of children. It's a very auspicious dance, so it often appears at New Year's.
Oh, I see.
Now that the dumplings are made, they do a dance with very comical masks.
With that mask, she's now playing an old woman, isn't she?
That's right. They are vigorous and still love each other as they grow old together. The dance has the leisurely and warm atmosphere of the Edo period. I've given you a mask, Haruka-san. Today, I want you to try dancing wearing a mask. As you can see in back, this mask has a place to bite. That's how you hold it.
I see.
There's no elastic.
You bite the whole time?
Yes, and you can't speak with it on. Once a mask is on, you must be silent. If you open your mouth, the mask will fall off, so be careful of that. Now let's try the old woman's walk. Like this.
Like bongodori?
Yeah, the summer dance, yes. Bring your leg out and then down. Good. And move your arms too. 1, 2. That's it. Now try on the mask. Now you're old, so hunch over a bit.
Yes.
Ready? Start with your right leg. Go. Left, right, left. Yes. You okay? I don't know. No one is saying anything.
This is fun.
Masks can be pretty tiring. Did you feel like an old woman?
I did.
Now, let's look at our final play.
Yes.
Do you remember we looked at Kyoga-noko Musume Dojoji before?
Sure.
Tell me.
There's a temple bell and a vengeful dancer who returns to the temple.
That's it. Now, there are quite a few parodies of the Dojoji story. Our next clip is from one of those parodies. It's called Otsue Dojoji. So, what are Otsue? This is the answer. In the Edo period, in the city of Otsu, they sold these pictures as souvenirs.
They're quite comical.
From the left, we have Fuji Musume, the wisteria maiden. Then, a falconer who trains hunting falcons. Then, a zato, which means someone who is blind.
With a dog at the bottom.
A playful dog, yes. Now, a boatman. And finally, a demon.
What a picture!
Yes, the demon was a popular motif in these pictures and sold well. This parody sets these Otsue characters into the world of Musume Dojoji. The lead actor quick changes into all 5 characters. Now let's watch my grandfather Sakata Tojiro in this dance.
Mysteriously, the wisteria maiden appears from a trap door in the Hanamichi runway. In Musume Dojoji, the main character is a shirabyoshi court dancer, but in Otsue Dojoji, looking like an Otsue picture come to life, the main character is the wisteria maiden. Instead of Dojoji Temple, this is Midera Temple, a very famous Buddhist temple that still is in Otsu. The wisteria maiden says that she has heard a new temple bell is being dedicated and she wants to pray to it. But she is actually a demon in disguise that wants to stop the dedication of the bell. Suddenly, a falcon comes flying, and the wisteria maiden vanishes. In the first quick change, a young falconer, another popular Otsue character, chases after his falcon. Next is this Otsue character. It is a blind maso, or zato. He always appears with a dog that playfully teases him. The antics of the zato and dog are shown in a cheerful, heartwarming dance. Next is a boatman. These pictures come from the city of Otsu, which is by Lake Biwa, the largest lake in Japan. Boatmen were popular figures there, and he is handsome and strong. The temple bell has fallen, and when it rises, we see the demon that has taken the form of all these characters. The demon tries to leave the temple along the Hanamichi, but it is pushed back by a kabuki hero. This is a version of the Aragoto routine called Oshimodoshi. In this case, the hero is Goro with a giant arrow, another popular Otsue character. The dance ends as Goro vanquishes the demon.
That was amazing. What a show. And all those changes.
As an actor, you have to differentiate between each of those characters. You need to have a very broad range to pull it off and be an excellent dancer.
The changing looks tough too.
It is, but the key is to make it look simple. You have to step into each new role ready to dance.
Incredible.
So you tried out 2 dances today, Haruka-san, and we looked at several Onnagata dances. Any thoughts?
I'm just amazed at how beautiful your dancing is.
It's embarrassing to watch myself.
I hope to see you perform live one day.
Ah, that would be wonderful. And please do see live kabuki dance when you get the chance. By the way, I was on vacation in Hawaii recently.
How nice.
Yeah, and while I was there, someone recognized me as the guy from Kabuki Cool.
Oh,
Well, it was great to meet a viewer and know that people watch the show.
that's great. Thank you.
Please visit our website. There are lots of explanations of kabuki terms and the plays. You can also ask Kazutaro-san questions. Send us lots of questions and comments.
Time for our ending.
Are you ready?
本日はこれ